If you've spent any time online learning about the nervous system, you've been probably given approximately 4,000 things you're supposed to do every single day. Breathwork, meditation, vagus nerve exercises, cold showers, and yoga. And somehow we're supposed to have 3 hours every morning to do this stuff. I definitely don't. So today I want to show you 6 simple and quick practices that I use to regulate my nervous system. These practices can take anywhere from 30 seconds to a couple of minutes, and this way you can weave them into your day rather than making nervous system regulation another full-time job. These aren't magic tricks that are going to make every uncomfortable sensation disappear. They're tools I use to reconnect with my body, create safety within, and teach my nervous system how to flexibly shift between states. Number 1, tapping. First up is tapping, and specifically butterfly hug tapping. It sounds like something you would learn at summer camp, but I promise you there's a reason I use it. Tapping has been proven to regulate the nervous system, and it's a simple practice you can do almost anywhere. Now, of course, if you do it in public, it might look a little bit odd, but I give you permission to go for it. Here's how we do butterfly hug tapping. You cross your arms in an X over your chest, and you're doing deep breathing with an extended exhale as we do the tapping. And so as you breathe, you start to alternate tapping your left and right hands back and forth. And you're focusing in on the sensations of your breath and the rhythm of the tapping. Just letting your focus go back and forth. And you can come back to the room. Number 2, somatic movements. Second on this list is somatic movement. Now, I find somatic movement particularly helpful for me when I have that zoned out, disconnected energy going on in my nervous system. Slow movement paired with breath that can be found in yoga and qigong has been shown to reduce anxiety, depression, and chronic pain. Now, you don't need to go and do a 30-minute session to get the effects. Even a few minutes of somatic movements can help your nervous system release dysregulation and flexibly shift back to a safe, regulated state. So a simple somatic movement you can try out is called push out. So you bring your arms up, and as you exhale, you push out in front of you. Inhale, draw your hands back in. Exhale, push out, letting it all go. Inhale, draw your hands in. Exhale, push out. And you can come back to the room. Number 3, visualization. Now, you don't need to visualize yourself floating in a majestic field with butterflies surrounding you, unless that's your thing. So if that is, absolutely go for it. But visualization involves bringing to mind a person, place, animal, or memory that brings about a sense of lightness, calmness, ease, and joy. And by using visualization, we can shift out of difficult emotions and dysregulation. Let's practice this briefly. Close your eyes and bring to mind a person, place, animal, or memory that brings about a sense of calmness or joy for you. And once you find something, allow yourself to really vividly visualize it and bring all your senses there. And as you do this, notice how you start to feel inside, what shifts or changes. And you can come back to the room. Number 4, triple inhale, sigh. Fourth on this list is breathing. Now, before all of you click away because you've been told 700 times to just breathe, just give me a second. I want to teach you a more complicated breathing pattern called the triple inhale sigh. I find this is a great breathwork practice that can help you shift out of fight, flight, or freeze. So what we do is you're going to inhale through your nose 3 times really quick, back to back. First inhale fills your lower abdomen full of air. Second fills your upper abdomen full of air. Third fills your chest. And then as you exhale, you're going to exhale out through your mouth while sighing out loud. Let's try it out. Notice how you feel, letting your breathing go back to normal. And you can come back to the room. Number 5, savor pleasant sensations. This is one of my favorites because you literally get to enjoy something. It's a practice that doesn't involve attending to your deepest discomforts within. Here, we are learning to notice and focus on something that feels pleasant inside. Now, I know I'm going to get a lot of comments saying I don't feel any pleasant sensations because of high pain, fatigue, anxiety, or depression. And I get it because I've been there. Usually when we have chronic symptoms or dysregulation, we get really good at hyper monitoring unpleasant sensations inside. So we need to teach your nervous system to do the opposite and to start to notice what feels pleasant. Now, at any given time, there is probably a pleasant or at least a neutral sensation taking place. But it might be really quiet or just in a small area. Maybe it's the top of your head, the tip of your nose, your big toe, or your tummy. But we want to start to become aware of these pleasant or neutral sensations. Let's practice this quickly. So close your eyes, slow down your breathing, and scan your body slowly from the top of your head down to the bottom of your feet. And I want you to notice any pleasant or neutral sensation taking place right now. And once you've found a few areas, move your focus inward. It's almost each time you exhale, you're dropping your attention towards those pleasant areas and really start to explore them in detail. Practice leaning into them and savoring them. And you can come back to the room. Number 6, warm or cold water. And number 6 on this list is simple: water. Sometimes a warm or cold shower can do the trick at regulating your nervous system. Now, I find a warm shower tends to bring warm, fuzzy feelings inside for me, while a cold shower can help me snap out of fight, flight, and freeze and clear up my mind. This one we can't really practice during this video, but afterwards, try out both a warm and cold shower and notice the sensations inside during the shower and afterwards. Now, a disclaimer: if you're doing a warm shower, don't make it too hot, don't burn yourself. And if you're doing a cold shower and you're new at that, I would really limit it to 30 seconds to at most a couple of minutes so you can handle the discomfort of that cold water. So those are 6 practices that I come back to again and again to regulate my nervous system. But I want you to understand that you don't necessarily need to do all 6 to become more regulated. Please don't watch this video and make another morning checklist of tapping, cold water, pleasant sensations, somatic movement, and breath work that you have to do before breakfast. What I want you to do with these 6 practices is experiment. Try them out in different ways at different times of day and see what works for you. You might find that certain practices work better when you're anxious, while others work better when you're feeling shut down. The greater goal of healing is developing a better relationship with your nervous system and being able to ask, what practice does my nervous system need in this moment? If you have questions or comments, you can put them down below. And if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to my channel for more educational videos and practices. Take care.